You excited for it tonight?
Nope.
Same. I want to go to bed.
I'll be
Look at
excited
my
if
phone.
the staff drops. I'll be excited.
Stuff that won't drop because you want it.
Yep. I only want it for the stamina too. That's all I care about.
We're the same group pretty much as before, don't we? I just want to be like, can we swap out fucking Golem for anything else?
You don't like Golem?
Were you in here when one, as a person, as a human being, I fucking hate him. He's annoying as shit to me in like
Really?
1,000 different ways.
Is he
Anyone that
the
tries to brag about how many girls they've fucked means they've actually never been touched by another human being in their life, to me, 90% of the time.
Golem's the guy from Hawaii, right? I think.
No, he was in like South Korea or some shit. He
Oh,
might be in
okay.
Hawaii now, I think.
Oh, I
I
don't
could have
know.
sworn he said he was in like South Korea or some shit. Military stuff. I don't know. It's kind of confusing.
Am I thinking about the right person? Who the fuck was I talking to that's like in
I
Hawaii?
think he's there now. I thought he was somewhere else before, though, but I think he's there now.
Oh, okay. I asked him what he does. He's like, oh, I just take care of my grandma. And I was like, oh, like, what'd you do before that? I was like, oh, just military stuff. Like,
That
oh,
might have been
okay.
him then. No, he just. It's the way he talks about thing. Like, anything he sees at all times is like, oh, there's a little broken, isn't it, huh? And it's like, where he's like talks about everything like, and it's he hyperbolizes everything. Like I get some hyperbole, some like, oh, this is over the edge, but then there's just like he hyperbolizes everything. Also, ignoring all of that onto that level, it's a fact on Mechanier last week he did 68.6 DPS.
Is he a rogue? Wait, what is he?
He's a elemental shaman.
Oh.
He lava bursted 6 times. It's on an 8-second cooldown. The fight lasted 8 minutes and 31 seconds. Do you see the problem there?
Hyperbolize is like exaggerating, right? Is that what it is?
Yeah, everything's always over the top. And he was like, oh, well, I got attacked by a level 26, so I had to kill it. I'm like, no, a level 26 questing didn't randomly turn and attack you. But yeah, no, he like...
Wasn't that Crow? No, that was Golem?
No, Crow...
Oh,
No,
that
that
was
was Golem,
Golem.
yeah. Crow.
Yeah.
Crow, I don't think is really playing SoD much. At least this phase. But yeah, no, he had a 2% parse on the fucking boss last week.
Damn.
He cast Lava Burst 6 times.
Was that the group with the hunter, the crappy hunter too?
Well, Meadow Meadow was good the entire time. That's Jake Ollie. And
Oh,
no,
you're talking about
the
last
shitty,
lockout.
yeah, the shitty hunter was the one before that. Meta just had bad because he was microing bombs the entire time.
Yeah, which is fine. I mean, he was doing what he was supposed to.
Which
Damn,
Zach
bro.
said, he's like, oh, well, I was killing. Let me see if I can pull this up and add someone else to this real quick.
It's hard to find priests or any type of healer, man. I've been like everybody I've been running like dungeons with. I'm like, yo, like I'll get you your epic crafted gear. They're like, nah. It's like, damn.
Nah, fuck you. Okay, so let me put this in. Enemy damage taken. Here we go. I will open this up in multiple different things.
I should just be leveling another healer. Not a rogue. Should level a shaman.
Six. So for some reason he went like 100% hard focus on bombs, even though we didn't need to. And because of that, his damage was shit. So we had 2 people pretty much just fucking themselves on damage, even though we were put the hunter in charge of it, which the hunter alone is fine. But that's why his damage was pitiful.
Talking about Golem.
Yeah. He did 35.1k on the entire fight, which is less than 1/4 of what Dink did. But it's the fact that he's like, oh, I don't really like. He straight up said, I don't really like Lava Burst that much, and I'm like, that's your highest damaging ability. Why are you playing Elemental if you don't like it?
What does he spam then? Like, what does he cast?
Well, you just press Lightning Bolt, but it's also like you still press fucking
So he's
the
like
fuck is it
pulling
called?
a city where he's just like, I don't like this spell, so I'm just not gonna cast it.
Well, he said he's like running around the room looking for bombs and saving his Earth Shock for bombs. And I'm like, so you're just wasting multiple global cooldowns, and you're like cooldown on the shock ability for that, if that makes sense. Like he's holding it longer than it needs to hold it just to use it on bombs. Because every single lava burst on that boss should be doing it minimum without overload at least 800 to 900 damage. With overload like 1500.
Is there a cooldown on that
And
or no? You're
yeah,
just spamming.
it's 8 seconds.
Is it's instant though, or
No, it's like a two
is
second cast. So flame shock, all your shocks have a 6 second cooldown. So normally it's like
you're not
flame
talking about the
shock.
shock. You're talking about something else.
Well, I'm talking about lava burst
Yeah,
because
you're talking about
so
the
you
burst. Yeah.
need flame shock on the lava burst to guarantee the crit because it's a crit every time if you have flame shock on them.
No, he should
So
just
even if
be
you
treated
don't,
like a shadow priest. Like, just don't even worry about bombs unless you really fucking see one.
well, the thing is, even if he did shave his shocks before bombs only, okay, why do you not cast lava burst still? It hits like twice as hard as normal lightning bolt, and can still overload. So even if it's not a crit, you'll still hit the boss for like 900 damage if it overloads. So I'm like, why not just do that then? I don't like the ability. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And I don't know how to talk about it or bring it up without just being an actual like straight up dickhead because I don't like the guy that much anyways.
Well, we'll just see what he does tonight. I mean, if honestly, if he does, if it's like holding us back, then I'll just be like, yo, you need to fucking DPS differently, dude. Like, yeah, you need to prior DPS the actual way.
It's just that's the ability in PvP where like elementals, if they get flame shock on you, they can one shot you with that then.
Because like I'm okay if people like if he doesn't want to change, I'd say we kick him. But if he just starts casting it all of a sudden, I'd be like, okay. Because I'm cool with people that like don't know how to do shit, and then if you tell them, okay, you need to do this, and then they do it, then I'm like, all right, that's fine.
Yeah,
But if
like, we've
people
had a
don't
couple
do
people I've
it,
talked to about that.
yeah, if people don't do it, then like they're like City, right? Who just refuses to do it for some stupid reason. Then I'm gonna be like, well, I'm just not gonna play with you. Like you can get the fuck out. Because it's just like if you're not playing to your maximum, and that's just in the DPS rotation, not even like maximum time online and like min maxing everything, just your rotation, then you're just wasting everybody. Like you're making it harder on everybody else. Like someone
No,
else
that
has to
that's
do
a
the right thing 2 times as much.
yeah. That no, that's a their little rotation. I would see being able to be fucked up on that fight easily with the amount of movement there is. Um, and if you do it trying to help kill bombs, I could see it being fucked up. But also like
Is this his first time raiding with us? And
he came
in
with
that
us a couple times
number,
in like group 3 and shit. And Nomer, yeah.
in number, yeah.
I'll send him a message like once we get closer to it and just be like, hey, try to. I'll look. I'm gonna be back on my computer. I'm in the kitchen currently. I'll be back on my computer in a minute. I'm gonna look and see how his stuff was on other bosses. And it's like that's like my balance druid at 27 can currently outdo you right now on your shaman at 40. Like, what are we doing here? I tanked BFD today, so that was fun. Let me let you know what. Holding threat off a 38 fire mage when you're 27 Not the easiest time.
You get flat XP though, right? For doing BFD,
Um, yeah. So
like
I
based
ended
on your
up,
level, I think, not on everybody else's level.
yeah, I think it decreases based on like just your level as you go up a little bit. I did it with full rested at 25, and by the time we cleared, I got a level and a half, like exactly. For this one because I didn't have any rested at 20, either 27 or 28. I think I'm 27, about to be 28 now. I got like 60% of a level, which still for like 30 minutes of my time wasn't bad. Plus, like, if you have an ult that doesn't have gear, like, it's not bad because then you can just get a couple things possibly. Plus, if you're a caster, you can still try to go get the fucking staff.
A lot of the people hard reserve the staff though. It's funny.
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. No.
Well, people just create their own groups to hard reserve it, like if they need it, which is fine, I guess. You're creating the group, so
No, yeah, it's just like so many people are getting like so angry about it.
just don't join the group. That's why they post
We,
it. I would be more pissed if they didn't post HR in the
yeah, like if
chat,
you're
and
just
then
like,
and then all of a sudden they're like, by the way, it's hard reserved. I'd be pissed then. But if they're posting it up front, it's like whatever.
yeah, no, most of them are. When I tried to go yesterday, the guy was like, "Do you need the staff?" I'm like, I mean, I'd like it, but I'm assuming you're hard resing it because everyone's trying to hard res it. He's like, well, yeah, so you can't roll on the staff when we get there. I'm gonna put it on max load just for that boss. I'm like, okay,
He said HR
because
though, or no? He didn't say HR.
yeah, he did.
Oh, then yeah, then that's
Which is funny because they were complaining in chat after they're like, we're having issues finding healers because like we're hard resing the staff, and I'm like, yeah, I mean that's gonna happen.
yeah. There's like a group I was in uh the other day that was like, oh, they master looted and needed all the blue BOEs, and I think two of them dropped, and then everybody in the group was like, what the fuck? And he was like, oh, because I'm master looter, this might my payment. And it's like, yeah, you have to say that up front, bro. Like you can't just do that
Yeah, you
all of
just
a
report on
sudden.
that at that point.
Yeah, like you have to say that ahead of time. Because
Vu tried to say that Blizzard doesn't care about them like that. I'm like, no, no, Blizzard will let you ban you for 6 months for that shit at this point. Like after they updated the thing where it's like instead of just the terms and service shit, it's now the like the little contract, little player contract thing you sign when you log in. You know what I'm talking about? You've
yeah,
probably done it once, maybe twice. That they
yeah,
added in a couple like
yeah,
a
it's a
year
little
ago.
accept thing that
That
I
one pretty
never
much straight
ever
up
read.
says like if you're a dick to a bad level, you'll get a 6 month ban. Like and it's very like straightforward about that.
But it's not like if you're, it's only in game, right? It's not like if you're a dick on Discord or something.
Well, they can't control that,
Yeah.
and they can't moderate that at all. So. No, the guy that said the N word yesterday in chat because he's like all you fucking insert N word looking for range GPS only, and I'm like,
All
well, you're
you,
getting banned.
all you
Yeah,
nagas.
yeah.
You just say nagas. It's not racist. I mean, it is racist in WoW races.
And I've the fact that he went straight to hard R, I was like, wow, okay, he's a little annoyed. He's about to be more annoyed once he wakes up to the ban tomorrow.
Oh my
It's one of those things
god.
that like I want to make a. My brain halfway wants to make like a new account just to do that to see how long the ban will actually be and like how long it takes for the ban to happen. You know what I mean? Or does that sound dumb?
BOE blue, and I didn't win it.
That's it, and it's trash.
Yeah, it's
A
kind
lot
of
of the
whatever.
Scarlet Monastery VOEs are like really cheap, and so many people just fucking farmed it all the way.
Hey, I can put on my thing now.
What thing are you putting on?
This RFK ring.
Oh boy, what level are you now?
This ding 31. I wish
Oh
honestly, like
Jesus Christ!
once I got this group, man, I wish I couldn't, like we weren't raiding in an hour, because this group's actually pretty decent.
If I'd have known you'd already gotten up that high, I would have said shit, we should do stuff on my druid, but now you're past my fucking druid. Because I made him a full tank on everything.
I only started like 2 days ago too. It's crazy.
Yeah, yesterday I'm pretty sure you're like 23, and then you've apparently been on quite a bit.
I'm not even dungeon. I feel like I'm going slow, dude. Like, wasn't dungeon spamming until now.
I'd say you're going at a decent speed still.
Oh my god, this guy's got.
I think I'm like one, like half a bar away from hitting 28.
It's
I
hard
mean, if
out
you want to do
here for a
RFK for a
rogue.
little bit,
Hard out
if you
here
want
for
to
a
do
rogue.
RFK for a little bit or whatever after raid, we can.
Maybe. Just I don't know how much XP I'd get from it though. Actually, I might.
RFK, you still get a good bit still.
I'd probably be getting as much as this, honestly. I mean, depending on who we're running it. Wow. No. Let me rogue tank.
If I actually get a minute to hold threat, AoE threat's not a problem at all. I just need like 2 seconds actually.
I was just praising this group, and all of a sudden they pulled away too much. Just funny. Oh, mount.
God, what do we have? One thing that I saw that was funny that like Boo needs to get through his head, which he isn't apparently, is in like the council chat. He was like, "Oh, so if Q heals," and it's like Q said he doesn't want to heal.
I think he's just saying like, well, he does say like it's a long shot at some points. He's just saying like if he does happen to heal, then we could. But he's just playing around with shit. Yo, sup? Who the fuck is this Cody dude, bro?
Yeah, I have no idea. I saw that. I was like, okay. I don't care enough to pay attention to it.
Is this the guy that was trying to recruit someone and fucking? Let me see. He might have deleted his message. He was like, "Anybody in for Nomer?" Oh no, it's not the same guy. It's a different guy. I'm gonna be like level healer, then you can talk.
I probably just want to go like back to Resto because it's like healer, but then I'm like, I feel like tanks are a harder thing to find, kind of. But like, maybe they're not.
Nah,
I don't know.
nah.
For
It's
dungeons, at
heals.
least.
Oh,
You
for
think dungeons are worse?
dungeons.
I feel like you find a whole lot
Uh,
more healers for dungeons, but they tend to be really bad.
yeah. Rouge. I gotta go swap off my PvP spec.
I haven't done anything on my shaman since raid, so he's still in normal healing spec. I'm pretty sure at 50 we're getting dual spec. They've talked about it a couple times, and it seems like they want it to be a gold dump, and 50 doesn't really have a gold dump yet, so
They've talked about it a couple
yeah.
times. In
Yeah.
what, like Twitter or?
No, like in interviews and stuff, people have asked them about it. And they're like, we think, we could see a place being for it, but it just like if it does become a thing, it would become a gold dump. Well, gold sink would dump, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot of things they've said basically makes it seem like they don't want to do it, but it's just like, what's the proper time and like what's the proper amount to do it for? Because it's not going to be cheap. Like that's something I see minimum being 100 gold.
I mean, they want players to test out new shit. I don't think they should put a gold cap on that. Like, I don't think they should make something like that super high. I think it's fine the way it is now, where it's just like 1 gold each respec. I mean, I guess it's if it's like an addition. If you like have the
Well, yeah,
gold, then yeah. But just keep the
well,
one
that's what I'm
gold
thinking. It'll
thing.
be like It's gonna be. I don't know if they'll keep that. I think that's gonna go up.
I think they should keep it because you want like if you're trying to have your players try out different things, you don't want to make it like oh I can't because I don't want to waste the gold.
Yeah, but you have to remember half. Let's be honest, 90% of the player base doesn't try out new things. They just find shit online and that's what they follow. Here, so let me look. So I said, now that I'm back on the computer. Okay, let's see. How did he do on all the other bosses? Swear to God, if I look at like fucking Menagerie and he didn't chain lightning once, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. Oh my God.
What's up?
Holy shit. Look at this.
Okay. Do I need to be out there or?
Girlfriend?
Oh, okay.
Girlfriend.
So you don't have to pay it a second time. Oh, that's not bad. Wait, what's the first payment? Okay, so like 170, if anything. Okay, that's actually not that bad. Cool. All right.
Holy fuck.
Oh, I just realized I didn't have my mic muted. Fuck.
Oh, you're good. I was like, anything is on girlfriend. Okay, look at my stream real quick. So I was like, you
Yeah.
know what? I'm gonna look at the other bosses to see his DPS. So this is Menagerie. So there's always at least two bosses next to each other, and you're a shaman. You know what button you have that does a lot of damage? Chain lightning. He didn't press it a single time.
Does he always cast only lightning bolt? Oh, he casts lava burst.
Okay, here's the thing though. I should be able to do. Why is there a 30-second gap where he didn't cast it a single time?
A menagerie.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this right here.
You're talking about that in the middle.
This. It's a six. It's an 8-second cooldown. I'm nine unless it is it 8? Yeah, because flame shock lasts 12, flame shock 6, lava burst is 8. So for a 3-minute and 38-second fight, let's see. He should have casted it, give or take 25 to 27 times. He casted 11. Oh god, he didn't cast chain lightning a single time. Like he could have been at Metaforma's DPS if not past him.
Just tell him, yeah, man. Just tell him like, yo, man, cast chain lightning. Is he in our group today?
He didn't keep flame shock up. Yeah. So
I'll just tell him, yo, man, cast chain lightning on this fight. Or like, I'll just tell everybody to
what?
cast your AoE abilities. Like Dank knows, like Dank will swap runes. Like he has a rune set that
Probably, yeah.
swaps like every single situation. It swaps.
Yeah, he's smart enough to fucking do that. Yeah.
So I mean,
But this is just like, so you have lava surge, and what that does, you have 5% proc chance on every time flame shock does damage. You get an instant. It resets the cooldown of chain lightning and lava burst, and the next one is instant cast. Really nice thing, especially on that fight, because you pretty much keep up almost like 100% uptime on 2 flame shock targets because of it. Flame shock the 2 melee guys, or flame shock 1 melee guy and the sheep, whatever the fuck you're doing. You're gonna get free lava burst. You should, by math wise on that fight, you should probably end with 10 free lava bursts on the entire fight. So I'm just like, do you not have it or something? I don't know if I can track that on here with being a rune.
he might not just be casting like he might not just be casting efficiently. Like he's just like kind of like at a certain point, he might just be like, whatever, whatever.
Well, that's the thing. That's what annoys me. It's like, don't be a bad player. He only had 3 procs from it, so that means he only hard cast lava burst 8 times. Oh. I'm annoyed by this because I want a DPS on my shaman because they're really good right now. Like, they're not top three, but they're like top 5 or 6 DPS in the game, and that's what I want to do. But I need a heal because we don't have healers, and then I see this, so it just annoys me.
Well, if you see him doing that shit, just fucking tell him, yo, man, cast chain lightning. I don't know. Cast lava burst.
How do we do a healing on mech? I was right behind you that time. Fucking dank with 78 HPS. Are you fucking kidding me?
Vamp, bro. Vamp embrace.
Vamp Embrace, Shield, and Devouring Plague. Yep. Let me start from the beginning. Maybe he did better at the beginning. No, he did worse at the beginning. Good. Do I need to give him a weak ore to track when he can use it? And then like this is kind of number padding, but it's still good. Something you can do is the second ads come out as they're about to spawn, start casting chain lightning, and it'll hit the ads and the boss, and then there's just like there's extra DPS, like stuff like that. I feel like me and you think about probably, but when other people don't, I'm just like, what are you doing?
Wait, what was that? Sorry. I was helping this priest with this thing.
So you have DBM, you have timers.
Yeah.
If you see ads are spawning in 2 seconds, as it hits a second, chain lightning's 2 second cast, start casting chain lightning goes out, it hits the boss and the ads immediately.
Oh, probably, yeah. I mean, like
So, like shit like that,
if
I
you
feel like
have
me and you
DBM up.
think about. Yeah, but like, and I feel like that's something a couple of us would do in terms of like good players, and there's some that don't. I'm just like, you. I don't know. I think I'm used to like trying too hard on retail, so some stuff I'm just like small little things that people can do better. He casts Lava Burst, crit percent only 7 times, which means it's like he's not looking at Flame Shock being on the mob. On top of keeping Flame Shock up. Like, yeah, I don't fucking. Oh, hey, good news tonight. We have buff still. God damn it.
Yep. I guess I think we're what? Should we unboon? Just
Unboon on the
unboon,
fifth
just
boss.
boon and then just unboon.
We have pretty much the same people, I think, as last time mostly, right? I mean, Bitter's thinking, so that's fine. Him and Ninja pretty much same thing. Tiz is there, DPS, Rifling's there, Beast, they've been there, Omni's been there. Dank, Golem, Jesse. The only person that's bad in the group is Golem. And then Beast is just, eh. I don't get what happened there, actually. Like, looking at DPS, for Beast, yeah, it's not up here, it is. Um, on Grubbus, damage done, Beast. 325.6 DPS. Like, he beat the fuck out of that boss. I was like, okay. Jesus, that was a lot. Okay. And then you go to, like, Vicious Fallout, and he does 192. But I'm like, we're still at 200. That's fine, because if everyone's doing at least 200, everything falls over pretty well, typically. Because, of course, Dank and Omni are going to be higher. We got a Crowd Pummeler.
When is
He does
the
46.
when did the
Did you
changes
die on
go
Crowd
out?
Pummeler?
The
That's on
armor
Tuesday.
changes. Okay,
That's on Tuesday.
so basically nothing's changed yet.
Yeah, no. I forgot he did end up having to tank on a Crowd Pummeler, Electrocutioner. He did 202, that's fine. Honestly, the only bad person we have in our group currently is fucking Golem. going through logs. Like everything
Is
else
that
is
his name?
at least good
Zalthil?
enough. Zach Thul,
Zach?
yeah.
Okay.
That's the only bad person in terms of DPS. Like
I mean, if I get to Menagerie, I'll just tell him like, "Yo, bro, cast Chain Lightning this fight."
I'm gonna talk to him in the very beginning of raid and be like, what's going on? And if he gets shitty and doesn't want to come, then I'll just plug a fucking Shadow Priest and you won't die. Wait, I thought you said you were 32.
No, I said I'm 31. 31.
Well,
I
you're in the
just
wrong
think
character.
I just think 31.
Oh, yeah, no, you're in a different spot than I was looking at. Okay, okay. Just kidding. Yeah, I just hit 28, so
It's hard out here for a rogue, man. I should just level the shaman and just healed. Then I could have been another healer.
shaman boring ass healing, yeah.
Hard casting heals. Chain heal.
Is group taking damage? Chain heal. Tank taking damage. Healing wave. Healing wave. Healing wave. Holy fuck, the tank is getting trucked. Healing wave.
At least priests have like shield, penance. Then we have like two hard cast spells. So I have a fast one and a slow one. Prayer mending. Yeah, everyone's looking for two healers. Like everybody. I log on. The first thing I see is looking for two healers. 6/6 no more guild run. Like
The thing is, I'm sitting here going, maybe I should like make my druid a healer and just be done with it. And then I'm like, how do druids survive with mana in that raid? I have no idea.
looking for one healer. No more god. Like everybody's we're just level healers, man. I'm just waiting for someone to offer me like a cash app to heal their Nomer.
Damn it. Should I give up my tanking dream and just go back to healing?
Rogue. Are you talking about a druid?
Yeah.
It's up to you, man. PvP hybrid. Dude, I don't think anybody that PvPs as disc is running this build. I don't think they even run Mind Spike. I think they run Imp Renew. Mm,
So
it should run
apparently
this
for resto, if you're fighting on like high intensity fights, you should use a one-handed dagger and go to stab the boss.
as a druid.
Yes.
What? Why? Because you have
The
hot
idea is
sub or
just
something?
the idea is if you're doing that, like depending on what your raid group is, you're fishing for Omen and Clarity procs.
No, I guess so.
Just free fucking open
That's so
cast of Wild Growth at max mana.
that's fucking hilarious.
That's so stupid. That's if you're doing the like what do they call it? That's the like hybrid spec. Why did I come to the shaman trainers? I came to the wrong place.
Probably buy some more faps for people. All right, let's see how much grime encrust it is today.
Let me get innervate. Oh my god, I get innervate at 40. Oh. You
3
know, that
gold.
will there's my fix from mana. I was wondering where the fuck they get it.
Volcano filament is 5 gold now, which makes sense. Insulating is probably gonna be 2 gold. Yep, 269.
Yeah, since apparently last time we got like fucking 27 of those, we're just doing them as we get them.
So what?
I'm
So
still gonna have people roll for them.
what me and Vu were talking about last night is having it put into the guild bank, and here's the reason why. Because when someone like me gets it, right, someone that has a profession that can get two of the things at once, compared to giving it to someone that only has one profession, it actually is more efficient if the people with two professions get it. So if someone that has like tailoring and alchemy, and then like blacksmithing, leatherworking, and then what's the other one, like enchanting or something like that, you get more mats out of each grime encrusted if you do that.
Oh no, I get the idea of that. My only thing I was thinking about with that is I see people getting shitty about wanting to fucking make money off of it still because it's still like it's not a lot, but it's still not horrible.
I guess that's just like, well, I guess it would be too is like, okay, the people that get the mats are gonna be the people that are consistently coming. So it's like we'll get you your epic crafted gear if you consistently come to raid. And if you're shitty about it, well then as long as you're not a healer, you're probably replaceable. I mean, that's just the truth. It's like we already can't even form a third group because we don't have healers. So I mean, if you're DPS that's crying about it, then you can just have we have a shit ton of other DPS to choose from.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And I'm not crying about it because I got mine already, and I'm willing to help people. Literally, I'm willing
People
to
have already made
spend
a fuck ton of
gold.
money off of it too.
Yeah, like I'm willing to spend gold for healers to get theirs first if new healers join our group and stay. That's why I've been saying to like people like, hey, we'll help you get your epic crafted if you raid with us. Like if they do like 2 or 3 raids with us, like I can, or just even 2, I can probably just get it for them like instantly. But
Let me check
yeah,
something on my shaman real quick because I might. He sent me all the Fallout, which the Fallout's literally going for fucking vendor price now, which is shocking. Um,
but we should probably
Let me
tell
make.
people that before they come instead of just telling them right when they
I mean,
join.
we'll say it at the start if we're gonna do that if we decide to.
Yeah.
Um, I hate that they moved this to a weird fucking spot.
So maybe
Did I use all my crates or do I have one left?
if anything, maybe we don't do it this run. We do it next run, and
Next one, yeah.
we find out like the 2 or 3 people that are gonna be going and getting the mats and crafting them to the mats,
I bet we
and
find
then
out today who even doesn't have theirs yet that is going to actually try to get it.
yeah, like who wants it, I guess, and who's serious
Because
about
we could
getting
just
it.
have 2 people that still need it, and then everyone else already has it, so doesn't care.
Yeah,
'Cause my biggest thing is I still would like to get the assorted parts at least.
true. Yeah, that's basically like
Oh, true
30
silver bars
silver.
back up to 5 gold. Thank God. The one alchemy fucking profession thing to make money off of, because everything else has fucking gotten horrible in terms of like money making now for it. Bro, you're a bitch because you won't play with us.
Bro, I'm still like level 33, bro.
Your
Okay, and what are you leveling?
crown actually
I
sits
gave
on
up
his
on that.
period. Don't worry about
I gave up on that
Okay.
shit.
What's
Wait, what are you
Fuck
leveling then?
that game.
Oh, what do you have?
Feral Druid.
Become a healer. We need you.
I don't heal. That's the only thing I won't do.
It's so easy.
No thanks. But yeah, I guess Feral was good at 25, and now it's like all balanced meta, and Feral's
No,
kind of
it'll
trash.
still be good once you get up there. It's just not. All the melee specs just have a higher fucking like they climb more as you get gear. Is all it is.
Well, the
who's
mechanics in the Nomergon raid is like very melee unfriendly. I feel like there's no point for me to play the game, considering what I have
Mm,
leveled.
until next week. Next week it gets nerfed for you. So
thinking
Like armor.
Honestly, none of the
gets
fights
nerfed.
are melee unfriendly.
What do you in Nomer?
The last
What
one,
fight's melee unfriendly?
I mean,
the
Ignoring
last
the
two.
armor part of it, what actually
That's a big-
mechanic-wise is unfriendly?
he just said it's unfriendly, not mechanically unfriendly. So I'm
Well, that's what I'm
assuming
talking
he means
about. It's
armor.
unfriendly because of the armor, but they're nerfing that. But like, that's what I'm talking about. Yep, this
Everything
is shit.
is
I love Blizzard.
I don't know, stand out of gas, stand out of the fire. It's
Yeah,
mechanically melee unfriendly.
that's you walk while hitting the boss. It's easy. He plays retail. It's not a problem.
Vu, who's the blank DPS in our group? There's like a
Didn't I
Is-
repost it? It's Jake.
No, yeah, Jake's there.
Am I looking in the council or? Oh,
Yeah.
It's because at that time he hadn't signed up, but when I posted,
Oh, in the planning. Okay, that's the full group in planning.
so like last night
Gotcha.
when I posted that before I went to bed, he hadn't signed up, and then he did this morning. So
Oh, Jesse,
not
where are
this
you
morning,
at?
but
Undercity.
I need you to get hit by something.
I'm not sure
Actually,
if
no, I
Tizzy's
can do it
gonna
on
be able to
myself.
make it again. I have Trifling. I just messaged Trifling on Discord that he's up if Tizzy can't make it, or I guess any of the other melee DPS.
And isn't
Cube
Trifling already
also
in our
signed
group?
up. No. He's
Oh
cut.
no.
We have too many, so he just
I
lost the
vanished.
role this week. Yeah, so there's Trifling. Cube also signed up, but I haven't. He's actually like would be available, but there's also him and there's also Baidu as well. So we have like 5 melee, but I don't.
Well, Q's a
I see
boomkin.
him. Whatever.
He already swapped to Boomkin, so just so you're aware.
And then, yeah.
Honestly, you should probably take him because if not, Golem's gonna get the leather ant gear. I don't know. We'll see.
Take Cube instead of Hugh.
Golem.
Well, is
Chronax
Cube
hates
going to
Golem.
show up?
That's why I said we'll see. We'll see.
Because Tizzy, this is like I haven't seen Tizzy in a while, so I'm assuming he's either going to show up in 15 minutes or not at all. And then Cube's the same way. So like they're the no shows. They're the people that were telling me not to like, or at least Tizzy was, like these people that sign up and then don't show.
Why don't they just put tentative?
I don't know.
Because they really want a spot, just in case. There should be like
Fair
a
enough.
penalty. There should be a penalty for that. Honestly, like just some
The
type of
penalty is
penalty.
I'm not putting him in next time.
Okay,
At least
yeah,
for
all right,
this.
that's the
The
penalty,
penalty
yeah.
is Jess will show up to their house, kick him in the dick.
The reason I put Tizzy, I prioed
What
Tizzy
the
and Bitter because
Look, it'll work.
I prioed Tizzy and Bitter because they didn't make the last one, so that's why they were in. But if Tizzy doesn't show up again, then Cube or the other rogue can go on.
Oh yeah, are we doing the? Are we guild banking the Grime Encrusted this run, or we want to do that next run?
I've already
After
started doing it
Tilly.
in Group 2. I think Group 1 should start doing it.
All right.
'Cause
We
then
were
the
talking
next-
about doing it next run, not this run, since this way so people know. And no one gets butthurt and we're simple with it.
Who would get butthurt? Like, when would you tell them?
Because people get butthurt about things. I don't know.
Right, but like,
Oh,
why
well,
just telling them at the start of the
told-
raid versus the next
I-
lockout change anything?
I told
Tell them
Chrondex,
now, like, hey,
honestly,
I told
next
my
lock-
group. I told my group at the start of last lockout, and no one said anything. No one
if
cared.
if people get
Just because
butthurt-
no one says something doesn't mean they're not butthurt about it.
well,
You have to realize
honestly,
that also.
If they get
Well,
butthurt,
no, I don't
bro,
assume people are butthurt. They should bring it up. Like, they're not.
if
gonna...
they're DPS, bro, and they're butthurt, honestly, I told Chrondex they're just replaceable at this point.
if
It's
they're
like, okay.
butthurt about that, they're gonna be butthurt about it next lockout too. Like, delaying it for a lockout doesn't do anything, and it's a non-issue because everyone will get their crafting materials from the guild or the raid, like regardless. So
Then get mine on my hunter now. Who's gonna make it? Who's gonna give me
on your
anything?
main, no, we're not giving it to people's fucking alts. That's like why rolling it off is bad, because you can keep winning them when other people still need them.
Yeah,
not
but fuck
giving them
them.
to
They're
alts.
they're bad.
You can't use it on 2 characters.
Yes, I can.
Oh my.
Says you.
in our core group. You're gonna dual
Look,
box now?
do you want another healer for a third group on a different day at least?
I don't really want to run multiple days. I really want just a core group that runs all the
Well,
same day.
you're probably gonna be SOL at the moment.
Because
Seems
running
like.
alt runs doesn't like do anything. How many alt runs did we do in BFD? And like all those people, like having those extra characters means nothing now, and it's gonna mean less and less the higher we get to 60.
I mean, it kept bitter around, so.
I mean, he rated on his main. That's why he's around.
I think we just ask at the beginning of the raid.
Who do you think
Who-
in your group would say anything about it?
Me.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I know you don't like it, but I don't
think-
care
I
about
don't-
you.
I don't
I don't
think
care about you
anybody-
getting butthurt.
No, but I mean, like, or just ask them like who's actually gonna get their epic
We-
crafted, and
What me and Jess
Explain
talked
that.
about is like seeing who actually doesn't have it yet, / who needs it, / who gives a fuck about getting it, and is actually gonna level the profession and do it. Because like 2 people, we can just easily focus down them getting their shit.
Yeah.
Not to mention, all that shit now is like really cheap. The most expensive part of it is yourself going to go do the fucking thing and then getting the mats to level your profession is the most expensive part of it now.
I don't know. But all I know is I gotta take a fucking dump.
Well, go take it.